This is Halloween.
Hi guys, how are you? If you're new, welcome. My name is Michelle and this is a celebrity tarot that was requested is from Blackpink, Jennie, and the BTS guy, Taehyung, I think his name is. Let's see what the universe has about their relationship. I want to remind you guys that my readings have no date. They are divinely guided. Everything has free will. Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. Please keep in mind that roles could be reversing between energies. And as I always say, these readings are for your entertainment purpose only. So everything said and mentioned is allegedly throughout the whole video. So let's see. We got the Knight of Wands, Eight of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Magician, Five of Pentacles, the Tower in reverse, Six of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So the person who wanted me to read on this, they told me that they thought there was a third party situation, and I will say you're about right. We got here Sagittarius energy, we got Libra energy, Scorpio energy, Taurus energy, Capricorn energy, and Aries energy in Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Anyways, so I do see that allegedly there is a third party. It comes from him. Allegedly here he is flirtatious over other people. Now it doesn't talk about him having a relationship with somebody else, but allegedly here there's lack of commitment on his end, most likely because he's very young. And again, it's not an excuse, it's a reason, but allegedly it's on his part here. Allegedly here Jennie either or allegedly doesn't know about it, or does not think about it. I do see that in between them, they're not allegedly thinking if they're dating or hanging out. They're obviously not thinking or wanting to. Oh my gosh, there's a squirrel on my window. Hold on. There's literally a squirrel like knocking on my window. Crazy, isn't it? But anyways, either way, I feel, and allegedly the mutual energy is like they're not thinking about marriage. Like people are like making it more serious than it really is. They're both very focused on their career, and allegedly I wouldn't see Jennie very heartbroken over the situation either. She's gonna be disappointed, but I don't see her being super heartbroken. Allegedly here his energy is like somebody who in a way, shape, or form could be connected as somebody that cannot be trusted, but it's not because he's a liar. Allegedly it's just because he's not committed to the situation, and he could be in a way, shape, or form lying to her in ways. But I do see right here as well that the connection and situationship is more PR than anything. Yeah, there is attraction here in between the both of them, but allegedly too there's no like deep love, and they could say I love this person, I'm in love with them, but I do see that it's more convenient for the both of them than what it is in love. So allegedly he could be cheating in a way to perform, but not really. It's like yes but no, and it's not allegedly necessarily physically, but it's also because he's like giving other people attention in a flirtatious way when he shouldn't. When the Tower in the reverse right here, it seems like this situation and connection in between them is going to get exposed. It has allegedly been more romanticized by the fans and the outsiders than what it really is. And allegedly, even though that they could be in a relationship, like I said before, they could tell you that they're in love with each other. The card says there's not really a lot of love here. It's more conventional, like more convenient for the both of them, although there is yet attraction because they're both very attractive, of course. With the Six of Pentacles right here, but there's going to be something or someone exposing him in the future very soon that is also going to expose the connection that they could have allegedly, into where they're going to show that he allegedly has been not cheating, but like flirting with other people. But at the same time, like I said before, the sense I have for Jennie is allegedly she's not as heartbroken because I said before, this is more like a PR thing. With the Seven of Wands right here, there's not going to be a lot of like explanations. There's not going to be a lot of like he said, she said. It's going to be like on the air until like it dies down. they allegedly could become a little bit more private, into where they could be allegedly hesitant of going out, because even though that this could come out, I don't see them breaking up or separating right away. I do see that they're gonna still be spotted together, like I said before. Allegedly right here, I do see eventually that the rumors of them not being together is going to be more emphasized, because allegedly they're going to be seen as more as individually that they used to be together. And allegedly here, there could be like an activity or so. This could be something with music or whatnot, into where they're gonna act like they don't know each other, and they're not gonna even look at each other, and this gonna spark some whispers and scandals, into where like, oh my gosh, maybe they're not together no more. But I do see right here, allegedly, the people and the fans that are thinking they're gonna get married, it's something that you should walk away from, because allegedly that's not gonna happen. Like, higher levels of commitment is not gonna happen for real. It does seem right here that Jenny, allegedly, she's not going to say yes or no to the allegations and scandals or whispers into it. Are you single or not? Allegedly, she's going to leave it into people's, I would say, interpretations. She is, overall, they both are very private people in a way to perform in their personal life, and they don't desire to discuss that. And I feel like even though that some people are going to continue to speculate and try to dive in, this is going to stay quite personal, into where they're not in bad terms. It's just like they're giving each other space in any way, shape, or form. But with the Lovers in the reverse right here, it says right here that they're not a couple. Allegedly, they're not really a couple. So I do see that this connection and situation that they could be going is more a PR thing. It's not that they're really in love or anything, even though they're gonna make it look like they are. It's just convenient. And I do see right here that that's why they're not disclosing anything. Allegedly, there's not gonna be any scandals. Eventually, that's gonna be the end of an era of the both of them, and they're both gonna walk away individually. But this is just, I see like it's people are making that big of a deal than what it is. The third party is there because, again, allegedly, they're not really in a relationship. There's not really a lot of love here in between them, again, allegedly. But that's why he's like talking to other people and whatnot. And maybe another, I do see like an actress getting, quote, in the way, but not really. It's just because they're not really in a relationship. But I do see him in the future connecting and talking and being spotted allegedly with a actress of a very popular Korean show. And with this said, that's pretty much what I see in between them, him and Jenny. They're gonna be together for a minute, but allegedly it's not real love. There's not really heartbreak for either, because there's not real love, as I said a million times. I do feel like, as I said before, the outsiders have romanticized this connection way more than what it really was. And allegedly they have not said yes or no, indirectly or directly. They have left that to people's imagination and or interpretations right here. But I do see right here that he is not for her in ways, because allegedly he could find her a little bit too bossy, and there's differences that he may not really like, not physically, but in the way that she is. And I do see right here that she is allegedly a person who is more into like more personal and more private life. So her future partner is going to be somebody not connected to the celebrities. It's going to be somebody that, again, could have businesses, could have power, could have money, but allegedly it's not going to be in the public eye, because allegedly she doesn't like to be followed and be photographed and being asked every single thing about her personal life. She's a very allegedly personal person, and this connection, a situationship, as long as this will last, is going to teach her a lesson. And allegedly she's going to try to stay away from celebrity couples, and possibly she's going to try to find somebody not in the public eye, and she is. And I do see somebody who could be a little bit older than her in the future. But in between them, there's no bad blood in any way to perform. There is like cheating, but not really. I do see allegedly this has been more romanticized for and by the people than what it is really going on. And I do see like allegedly a lot of people, whenever they find out that he could be talking to somebody else or so, they're gonna they're gonna actually talk very badly about him allegedly and say comments very negatively. But eventually he may apologize, because it's a gentleman, and it's a cultural thing, it might be. But it says right here that people are judging him roughly and not knowing exactly the full story, which, as I said before, allegedly this connection has been more romanticized by outsiders / fans than what really is happening in the connection. But anyways, you can interpret this reading in any way, shape, or form. You don't, you have free will. We're going to finalize with the astrological diocese as the overall energy. So right now we got the planets, which is the situation, and we have the moon for them. It says pertaining to personal material positions, emotions, changing moods, intuition, subconscious desires, heart's desires, empathy. Then we're going to go with the zodiac signs. The zodiac signs represents the emotional side, and we got Cancer, and it says emotional, troubling interpersonal relationships, protective, suppressing emotions, maternal instincts. And finally, we got here the houses, which is the area of life, and we got the 10th house. Represents your accomplishments or investments, your job, your assets, your relationships to others, and your reputation. So, as I said before, this is the end of the reading. I hope you guys liked it. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. If you want me to read on somebody else's, like a celebrity or influencer, please let me know in the comments, and as soon as I can, I'll do it. I also want to invite you to follow me on Instagram, as I tend to follow back. I'm also on TikTok. I do small readings there. You can also find me on Spotify, as I do podcasts weekly about personal, not personal, but like spiritual stuff. And it's in English and Spanish as well. And I do some tarot stuff over there too for my followers on Spotify. I'm also on Twitch, as I'm going to do some lives that I cannot do here over there. And finally, I also have a Facebook group here for those who don't have Instagram. And finally, if you want to get a personal reading with me, I do offer them. You can check on the description box below the link for my website. You can only book online, or if you want, you can DM me on Instagram and I send you the info. But either way, thank you so much for your love and support, and have an amazing day.